Okay. Good evening, also good morning. Let us start our evening session. You all can join with me to chant, discuss on loving friendliness. Keep your palms together to recite stanzas. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long or large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth, may all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere, neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to another. As a mother would risk her own life to protect the only child, even so towards all living beings, one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate for all the world a heart of boundless loving friendliness, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred or resentment, whether standing, walking, or sitting, lying down, or when awake, one should develop this mindfulness. This is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with vision. Removing desire for sensual pleasures, one comes never again to birth in the womb. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a comfortable seat. Keep your body upright. Head should be straight forward. Take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Again, take a deep and long breath. Let it go slowly. Be relaxed. Pay full attention to your mind and the body. Your mind and body are relaxing. Enjoy this relaxation. Look at your mind, what kind of thoughts are there. Determine this is my meditation time. This is not the time to pay attention for past experiences or future plans. Try to stay meditation object all the time. All your objects that you are holding in your mind are losing. Concentration is increasing along with happiness. Enjoy this moment and let us generate loving friendliness thoughts, metta thoughts. First of all, generate metta to yourself. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. Scan your whole body, head to toes. Scanning your body through your mind. Generate metta thoughts to yourself. Pay full attention and generate more and more metta. You feel wellness, sorrowlessness, painlessness, and happiness. Share these metta thoughts with others as I am. My family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. If there is any unfriendly thoughts of them, let us practice metta along with compassion and equanimity. Let us extend. All living beings in this country, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. Finally, break all the boundaries and limits. Just practice metta to the universe. All living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Human, non human, living near or far, born or come into birth, seen and unseen. All living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Just practice metta to the universe. Break all the boundaries and limits. Being in this metta upliftment, continuing mindfulness, let us practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Pay full attention to your inhalation and exhalation. Mindfully breathe in, breathe out. Keep your mind end up your nostril and watch your natural inhalation and exhalation. In here, main focus is your inhalation and exhalation. Mindfully breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Be aware whether it is a short breath or a long breath. Sometimes we take short breath, sometimes we take long breath, sometimes we exhale short breaths as well as long breath. Be aware whether it is a short breath or a long breath. Painful attention, see how important the breath is. This life completely depending on inhalation and exhalation. But the breath is not me, the breath is not mine. You don't have any authority to control your breath in deeper level. Conventionally, we can talk about the breath, but absolutely there is nothing such a thing to take as a breath. Pay full attention and open your mind. Try to see what we can see there. Generating, vanishing, generating, vanishing. When you start to breathe in, at that moment it has been changed. When you start to breathe out, at that moment it has changed into. So, in here, we can see only a process. Rising, falling, rising, falling. Now you can see the breath is impermanent. Which is impermanent, that is full of suffering because we don't like it. Which is impermanent as well as full of suffering, such a things no one can take as me, myself. These three characteristics are the reality: impermanent, suffering, selfless. These characteristics are the reality. This is the universal reality. Now you can apply this reality. Having understanding the nature of the breath, then the life is depending on the breath. Then how would be the nature of the life? Impermanent, suffering, selfless. So applying this method to your life, try to see these three characteristics through your experience. Impermanent, suffering, selfless. Gradually, you can develop your mindfulness, and developing your mindfulness, you can turn into insight meditation. One day, when we are able to see this reality, this is the path to gain our wisdom. So, take your time and practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Breathe in, breathe out. Whenever you notice the mind has lost its meditation object, come back and start again. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Dukkapatacha nidukkha Bhayapatacha nibbaya Sokapatacha nisoka Hontu sabbe pipanino Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Thank you. Dear friends in Dhamma, we are in Dhammapada station number 206. Sadhu Dassana Mariyanam Sannivaso Sada Sukho Adassanena Balanam Nichameva Sukhi Siya. Brief meaning of this stanza is it is good to see the noble ones, Aryas. To live with them is always pleasure. Not seen foolish is also always pleasure. This message is very important. Now, only thing that we have to do, look at back our life. Perhaps you might have this experience, except Aryana Dassana, see noble ones. It is good to see the noble ones. If you have opportunity to see noble ones, that is one of great things for your life. Not because of Buddhist follower, because of human being. Not only that, to live with them is always pleasure. If you have opportunity to live with them, that is one of greatest things that we can have in this very life. Why the Buddha said so? What are the benefits that we can gain looking at noble ones? Who are the noble ones? Noble ones are the Buddha, Pacceka Buddha, Arahant. Buddha, Pacceka Buddha, Arahant. And then we can categorize who are attained Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, Arahat. Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, all of these stages also we recognize the Buddha categorize as noble ones. What kind of qualities they had? As human beings, we know we are happy with our human qualities. If you able to gain some human qualities, living in this society, which is very helpful for you, if you have a human quality. Particularly, you can be happy. Whatever the things we do, finally we are willing to be happy. If you are willing to be happy, then there should be human qualities. If you don't have human qualities, whatever the things you do, you can't gain happiness. So we have purpose to be happy. We have promised to ourselves to be happy. We promise to our next generations to have peaceful, happy life. We already made that. As a parents, you made that promise to have a happy family. When you when you are starting your marriage life, in front of the register, you both are signing there. What is the promises that you have there? The promises are to be happy. How? You ready to respect to others and others also respect to you. For what? To be happy. Take care in each other and living with their difficult times with them, helping them in their difficulties. Why we do so? To be happy. All these activities, deeds are the deeds that we call meritorious deeds. So, why you want to have children? Because there are four reasons to have children: to develop your loving friendliness, to develop your compassion, develop your equanimity, develop your sympathetic joy. These are the qualities that you can gain having children. You're going to have children, you already have children. For what? To enjoy with these qualities. As you know, mother and children, when they are living together in one place, they always make so many things. Mother always pay full attention to make happy her children, playing with them, giving the things that they needed. Why? Make them happy. So in this life now you can see each and every activities that we are engaging in this very life, the purpose is to be happy. To gain happiness is the purpose. Even just think about the person who is very nasty, narrow minded, who has a lot of unwholesome thoughts. He's also doing so to be happy. Just think about the robber, the thief, why he wanted to get steal things from others to be happy himself and make happy his family. Ethically there is a problem, but what he is searching? He is searching happiness, but in wrong way. That happiness is not the happiness that he can enjoy. That happiness is not the happiness that based on the reality. That happiness would be fake happiness, only for the moment, and covering with so many other things. That happiness is not appreciated by wise people. This is very important. What is appreciated by the wise one and what is criticized by the wise one is very important for our life, because wise people are the people that I mentioned in here: Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, Arahat, Pacheka Buddha, and Samma Sambuddha. These people are the people that we consider as wise people. So wise people are very important. If you are not a wise person, then you don't know anything about to recognize good and bad. So wise people always connecting with wholesome thoughts, wholesome deeds, which is very very important for our life. Therefore, friends, Ariana Dasanang means you can see, you are looking at wise people. Ariana Dasana mean you are looking at wise people. What does it mean? Looking at wise people, there are so many explanations just looking them. Looking at Arahant being, looking at Sotapanna person, first level of sainthood who attain, we can see how they enjoy this life. And We can get the idea, thoughts in our mind to in our mind. We can plant some thoughts in our mind looking at them. Oh, how peaceful is that person? How neutralized that person is. You can see these things and you can gain these things to yourself. You might remember the Buddha's life story as Prince Siddhartha in his last birth before become the Buddha. He was going to park with his friends. There was a lady who was looking at him, and then she declared a stanza. Stensas means a poem. She created a poem. What does it mean? The poem meaning is Nibbutanuna Samata. That person's mother would be very serene, uh, preservable lady. Nibbutanuna Sopita. That person's father would be peaceful, happy person in this world, preservable person in this world. Nibbutanuna Sanari. If that person have a lady to marry him, that lady would be most peaceful, happiest lady in the world. Yasayangi Disopati. And this is the way how that lady explained just looking at Siddhartha, Prince Siddhartha, looking at Prince Siddhartha. So now you can see there are so many positive energies that she was able to create herself. She was able to express her happiness just looking at in this manner. Dear friends, we can be happy and also we can express that happiness benefits for others. So being just looking Arya Savaka mean noble ones, we can get so many explanation for our life. Arya Savaka, noble ones are the role model for our life. For our life mean not just Buddhist followers, for whole living being. They are, you can see Ratana Sutta, Jewel Discourse, to see the qualities of Arya Savaka, noble ones, what kind of qualities they had. They maintain, they gain their self. Real, gentle, humble people are noble ones. Noble ones are real, gentle, and happiest people in this world. Through the Buddha's life story, you can understand so many things. There were monk who was Devadatta. That nasty monk who was not attained any sainthood level always try to do something harmful to the Buddha. Always he go against the Buddha's teachings, Buddha's explanation. He wanted to invent new thing, not the Buddha. He don't want to follow the Buddha's teachings or guidelines. Not only that, he misguided all other monks also, many monks. There were monks who followed Devadatta. Why? Now you can see the reason. The reason is just seeing noble ones, we are not able to gain anything if you are not meritful and wise person. There is a simile, even though they are associating them, you can't gain nothing if you are not a wise and meritful person. This is very important word, wise and meritful person. To be a meritful person and to be a wise person is very beneficial. There is a simile that Buddha used in Dhammapada. Previously we discussed. What is that? In the kitchen you can see cooking spoons. Cooking spoons are there in the curry at the beginning to end. But unfortunately, that spoon is not able to taste any of that. What kind of things you cook there, how would be the taste there, but that spoon is not able to taste. Just taking a drop from that curry, your tongue can recognize the nature, all the taste that you have there in that curry. This is the difference. Wise, full of merits person is like tongue, like your tongue. Quickly that person can gain something from others, benefits for themselves in wholesome way. But if you are not wise, if you are not able, if you are not with merits, then that opportunity will miss you. That opportunity will miss you from you. You don't gain nothing. Therefore, friends, we have to be meritful person. We have to be open-minded persons to accept those kind of opportunities. We not supposed to miss any of these opportunities for our life, because we are trying to gain our happiness. We are trying to establish happy mind. That is our purpose. That is the main reasons to practice Dhamma. So now you can see Ariana Dasanang and associate the noble ones. You should have that kind of mind, open mind, and accept wholesome things. There are people, even though who made the Buddha, there were some people who made the Buddha. They just spend their time criticizing the Buddha. They don't gain nothing. That's why during the Buddha's time there were so many, but unfortunately, how many of them were able to attain enlightenment, to realize the reality? Few of them, including the monks who attained the sasana, who were the disciples of the Buddha. They were not able to attain the supreme Nibbana. Why? They did not have enough merits and they did not have enough knowledge and wise. They don't gain their wisefulness. They are not wise. That's why they were not able to gain happiest mind as human being can gain through this practice, the happiest mind. Unfortunately, they spend their time with those noble ones, but they don't gain nothing. But now we are lucky. We are living in this society. We have opportunity to listen to Dhamma, not just listen, even to do investigation ourselves. This is the time that we can think, we can use to do investigation about the Dhamma. What is Dhamma? What are the benefits if I am applying this Dhamma for my life? What are the benefits that I can gain if I am applying Dhamma for my family members? You should do investigation about this. Why? world is going into different wrong direction. Our path is kind of upstream journey. We got this lesson from the Buddha at the beginning of his Buddhahood life. You might remember when Siddhartha Bodhisattva finished his self mortification time period, he came to under the tree which we call Bodhi tree, and then he wanted to practice middle path. First day of his sit, he was sitting there. The lady came, which we call Sujata, with milk rice to offer to the Buddha. She did not know whether he is Buddha or not, but she thought, and particularly her servants said to her, the God is under the tree today. That is most greatest things for you to offer something. So she made a delicious milk rice and offered to Siddhartha Gautama. Still, he is not a Buddha. And then, when he finished his lunch, he went to the river Ganges, and throw his bowl to the river. And throwing the bowl to the river, he made a wishes. What was that? If this bowl is going the way where the waves going, my wishes are not fulfilling. If this bowl is going upstream, then my wishes would be fulfilled. This is the uh, wishes that he made at the river Ganges. So this bowl went upstream. Then Siddhartha Gautama Bodhisattva realized, now it is sure I'm going to attain enlightenment. I can attain enlightenment. But, dear friends, this is not something that he did to test himself, to test his practice, to get support of other unseen supporters. That is not the way we have to get it. That is the first lessons that he gave us. The Buddha's teachings and the path of the Buddha is not something the way how the current is going. It is an upstream journey. You have to go in different directions, not the way how water is moving. This is the lessons that we can get through that explanation. Now you can see in the world what Buddha appreciate, whether people appreciate it or not. You can see yourself. Around the world, one thing that you can focus, the Buddha did not appreciate, or any Arahant monk or any beings who was on the path did not appreciate killing, stealing, uh, sensual pleasures, enjoying sensual pleasures, lying and drinking or using drugs and alcohol. Any of wise person did not appreciate any of these things. But around the world, people are ready to accept, particularly using drugs and alcohol. In this society, then what kind of lifestyle we should have? We have to go upstream journey. What they are appreciating, that is not the things that we're going to accept. We have different mindset. We don't want to accept, we don't want to appreciate what they are appreciating. We want to appreciate the reality, the appreciate by the wise people, particularly according to the Buddhist explanation, noble ones. So now you can see benefits, seeing them and associating them. What kind of benefits that we can have? They are appreciating the real things, not any harmful things. They are encouraging us to do wholesome things, not unwholesome things. That's why it is good to see the noble ones. To live with them is always pleasure. Pleasure is generate when you have opportunity to live with them. And other side, not to seem foolish is always pleasant. What to do in the society? All are living there, but seeing foolish one is not something that we can get support for our practice, for our wholesomeness, to gain our wholesomeness. Around the world now you can see so many foolish people are do foolish things. That's why all the medias, including social medias, all the news that they have, not helping us to increase our happiness. You can experience yourself through your experience, whether it is truth or not. Now you can see if there is a foolish person, there are so many foolish activities, unwholesome activities. Those any of activities are not helping us to gain our happiness. Unhappiness is there, sorrowfulness is there. So many unhappy, sorrowful, griefful thoughts are there. All these unhappy, fearful thoughts created by those foolish people in this world, not the wise one. Even the Buddha said in Anguttara Nikaya, Tikanipata Balavagga, Balato bayang upajjanti no panditato. Fear is coming, generated by foolish one, not the wise one. Fear is generated by foolish one. You can see through your experiences that you already have, you already gained through this society. Therefore, friends, if you can live without seeing that foolish people, how would be your nature? Which is very helpful to practice Dhamma, which is very helpful. You are insecure. And also, first of all, think about your foolishness to get rid from you. This is also very important. If you have so many foolish thoughts, then it is not to get rid of those foolish people from your list. I know you are spending this time, you are always trying to reduce your foolishness, including me. We are living with that foolish thoughts and foolish ideas, foolish behaviors. But we are trying to reduce and get rid of these foolishness from our mind. But in here it says, not seeing foolish is also always pleasure. No one appreciating to see the foolish people, to see foolish people. Therefore, friends, we have to protect ourselves. We have to develop, increase our security ourselves to secure our human qualities and our happiness. These are blessings to see noble ones, to associate noble ones, and not to see foolish ones. Therefore, friends, these are very good guidance for our life to increase our human qualities and to do a lot of meritorious deeds. I think that would be enough for today. Thank you very much for your participation. Let us use this opportunity to share merits with others. First of all, think about departed relatives, friends, family members, and pets who departed name of us. By the power of these merits and metta thoughts, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful. May they be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Having that aspiration, say, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Whoever is affected by COVID 19 and any other sicknesses, By the power of these merits and metta thoughts, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful. May they be able to get rid of their suffering and pain, having that aspiration. Make blessings upon them, saying, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. All your wishes come true by the power of the spirits and metta thoughts. May we all be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana, having that aspiration, say Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. By means of these meritorious deeds, may I never join with the police. May I join always with the wise until the time I attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. From the highest realms of existence to the lowest, may all beings arisen in these realms, with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you very much for your participation.
Thank you, Bante.
Thank you, Bante.
Teruvan
Thank you,
Saranam.
Bante.
Sadhu,
Thank
sadhu,
you so much,
sadhu.
Bhante.
Saranai.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bante.
See you tomorrow.